Welcome to my grammar pages. Here I am Sandhya, back with a new topic for you today. And let me tell you something. See, I have a small query. Is there anybody at your home who's gonna get married? If so, what do the parents do first of all? In the earlier days, they used to approach a person called Pellilla Peraya, giving the profile of their daughter or the son, and they used to send him for a hunt to get a suitable match for their children. But nowadays, the entire scenario is different. The people have become so busy that they are unable to carry the profile of their children and give it to their relatives or get in contact with their well-wishers. And they started approaching the marriage bureaus with the profiles of their children, or the simple thing is they started giving classified on matrimonial ads in the newspapers. I think by this time you people might have understood on what topic I'm going to plunge upon you today, that is matrimonial ad, that is a classified on a matrimonial ad. These matrimonial ads are the simple text messages that are published in the newspaper to search for the prospective and eligible brides or the grooms for the parents' children. And when you open the newspaper, you will find some hundreds and thousands of matrimonial ads. And even though they are many in number, people do not have any kind of confusion because these matrimonial ads are divided based upon the languages as well as the financial status of the person, the caste or the religion of the person, and the profession the person, or I mean the groom or the bride, is into. So based upon that, when people start searching the matrimonial ads in order to have the better results and to avoid much of confusion. And now let's get started with all the features that are required to write a matrimonial ad in the newspaper. As this is a 5 marks discourse, a minor discourse for the CPS students, we need to stick to few of the features. And here are few features which you have to remember in particular. The first thing is the heading. Here I have taken wanted or proposal invited. All the time this heading must be in bold letters, that is capital letters only. And coming to the next point, so you are going to state whether you are giving from the side of the boy or the girl. And you need to particularly mention the religious as well as the caste and the subcaste in detail. And next comes the physical description. Here, under physical description, you need to mention the age of the person, the height in centimeters, and the complexion as well as the build. This build is whether he or she is lean, or whether he or she is chubby, or whether he or she is well built. So that you have to mention in particular. Coming to the next point, you need to mention definitely the educational and professional qualifications. What kind of qualification your child is holding. And the second thing is the service or the profession into he or she is. And till here you are going to mention about yourself, I mean yourself in the sense the child's qualities, either the girl or the boy. Now coming to the qualities you are seeking from the opposite side, that has to be mentioned, that have to be mentioned in particular. And at last you are going to give the box number. Box number is the advertised number in the newspaper, along with the name of the newspaper and the place. In the newspaper ad, you will not find the name of the newspaper because anyhow it's a common newspaper where all the ads will be dumped. But as when you come to the examination point of mode, you need to mention the name of the newspaper also. Now coming to the format. Now as this is a minor discourse, this matrimonial ad or any classified has to be placed in a box. So I have opened first of all a 3-sided box. And now coming to the heading, I have taken it in bold letters. Simply I have given you here wanted as the heading. But here, instead of just writing wanted, I have taken brides wanted. Brides wanted, it clearly states that the information is all about the groom. So even I have mentioned elite brides wanted. It's clearly understood that the financial status of these people are very sound. That's why they are in search of elite brides wanted. And now coming to the next point, this is done. And state boy or girl, here I have mentioned the religion, Brahmin, the caste, Brahmin, Vaidiki. This is the subcaste and this is the caste. If you do want to mention boy or a girl, you have to mention, as they need a bride, obviously this is the boy side. So simply you can even mention Brahmin boy, Vaidiki, and till here it is the caste as well as subcaste. And now comes here, that is 28, 180 centimeters, fair, well built. All these come under physical description of the person. He is of 28 years old, 180 centimeters of height, fair in complexion, as well as he is well built. Now coming to this MBA, I have mentioned you educational and professional qualification. This comes under the qualification of the person, MBA. And now manager in a reputed company. So this is the service of the profession he is into, and lives in Hyderabad. Father is a consultant for top IT companies, financially well-off family. So the entire information is about the financial status of the person. Or simply you can write family background. This comes under the family background. And till here the person's qualities are mentioned. Now let us see what they want from the bride. Looking for a well-educated match from the same community. These are the priorities of the people. Priorities, or else you can write qualities sought from the opposite persons. Qualities sought. And now box number 867B, the Hindu, Hyderabad. This comes under the newspaper's name, and this comes under place. So this is the box number. After this you are going to close the box. Remember, I told you in my earlier classes that we are not going to focus on the grammatical mistakes or grammatical construction of the sentence. The thing is, you need to convey the information in the newspaper in a very clear and precise manner. Wherever you want, you can keep the commas and the full stops, and you need to stick compulsory to the word limit of 50. So these are the essential features to be remembered in giving a matrimonial ad. Let's move on to the other type of classified. Now here is the other type of classified. Dear parents as well as the students, if you want to join or admit your children into a new school or a college, what is the criteria you follow? Obviously, you will try to inquire about the institution you want to join in. So what are all the features you would see in a particular institution? First of all, you will see the reputation of the institution as well as its past record, and the teaching faculty, whether they are student friendly or not, and is there any scholarship provided, and is that distance feasible from your home or not. Even though it is far away from your home, if the reputation of the institution is good, obviously you will try to get the admission into that one. And when will be the applications be provided? Is there any entrance test? When is the last day? So these are all the things you will keep in your mind if you want to join in an educational institution. Do you think that each and every boy or a girl will visit the institution to get the details? No, not at all. So the world is very big, and we have the newspapers in our hand, and the technology has developed in such a way that when you open the newspaper, obviously you will find lots of advertisements. The promotion of the educational institutions, they bombard upon us. So the only thing you need to see is you shouldn't be carried away by the promotions of the educational institutions. You need to choose the right institution for the right career. Now here is a classified in the promotion of educational institutions. Now let us see what kind of features that the educational institutions offer. Now, in the earlier advertisements, earlier classifieds, I have taken the heading as available or wanted. In many other cases, we have taken a specified word as a heading. But here, it's not that mentioned, like name of the institution is enough as a heading of the classified. If you do want to mention, you can just write admissions open or hurry up. So other than that, mostly we take only the name of the institution as the heading. That to remember, heading always should be written in the bold letters. Now name of the institution becomes the heading of the classified, and you need to mention the past record of the institution, and next comes the courses offered as well as their duration. And here comes the eligibility criteria on the details of admission test. If you do want to write a particular, if you do want to join a particular course, what is the minimum qualification a person requires in order to attend the entrance examination? And comes the facilities as well as the fee structure. What kind of fee structure will be offered for a particular course depending upon the courses. Now comes the information about the scholarship if provided, and the last date for registration as well as the contact address and the phone numbers. If apart from these, if you have any other information to be provided in the classified, you can provide, but what I have taken are the essential features, the important basic things that are required to write a classified. As this is a minor discourse, as I have told you already, you have to open a three-sided box, and this comes the heading. I have taken Amritsar College as the heading of engineering and technology, and I have taken even its period, established in the year 1995 and has been successfully continuing till today. And here comes the career opportunity in MTech, BBA, BCA, BSc, BCom. These are all the graduation courses, and MTech, MBA, MCA, hotel management are all the post-graduation courses. So these are all the courses offered by the institution, and education loans from CBI and Canara Bank. So this is the information or the facilities they are providing, the loan facilities they are providing for the students, and the provision of scholarships to the meritorious students. Already we have mentioned it as a feature, that is scholarship information. This comes under the scholarship information. It is not mandatory that each and every educational institution has to provide the scholarship information. If there is a provision, you have to mention, otherwise it's not at all required. And apply by, you need to mention the date, the last application to be reached, and after the applications have come together, the admission process will start on, you need to mention a particular date. So these are all the only things you are going to mention. If you do want to mention, even the eligible criteria also can be mentioned, and the duration also can be mentioned. It is clearly understood, this graduation courses and the post-graduation courses, duration is always the common one. So that's why I haven't taken the duration courses duration. And next comes contact address and the phone numbers. See, I have taken the hotline numbers, two numbers I have taken with Amritsar's code, and this is the number, this is the address here, number 306 First Cross, Saptagiri Residency, Raj Singh Road, Amritsar, with a pin code. So all these come under contact information. So along with this address, I have given even the website address, that is www.amritsarcollege.in. So this is completely the contact information. So in the examination, a question will be given to you. So based upon the question, the only thing you have to remember are the features. If these features are registered in your mind, obviously you can write a beautiful classified. This is the only model, my dear children. No need to follow this model. So according to your comfort, but you have to put the features, the most important features have to be added in your classified. This is just only for the model, I mean for the practice, and as soon as it gets completed, you're going to close the box. So once again, this has to be in the word limit, that is 50 words. No need of following any kind of grammatical construction, the structural construction of a sentence. The information has to be conveyed in a very clear and precise manner. And that's all for today. If you feel that the class is interesting and if it had helped you, please log on to my channel. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely I'll catch you back in a very short period of time with a new video. Thank you so much.